Let's try and have a 2-0 night and figure out who we have the most faith in today.
Today's best bets.
Chelsa, I am demanding a winner from you. You've given me a hard time this week. I've taken it like a man, but now I need a bet that I can put in my parlay because I'm going to be reckless. I'm going to make one today at the book here in DC at BetMGM. So give me a winner.
Just to be clear, I'm making fun of you for betting on the Dodgers run line because that's one of the squarest plays in all of sports. So I'm not bagging you for losing a bet because we all lose bets. It is the square factor that I am making fun of you for. But for me, I'm going to a strikeout prop and going with Eric Lauer of the Milwaukee Brewers, going under a strikeout prop of 5.5 for, I believe it's close to minus 120 right now, could change. But looking at the matchup here, because Eric Lauer has been a great pitcher. He has hit some high totals on his strikeout props, but looking at the matchup today, it is probably the worst possible matchup that he could draw for his strikeout prop, because looking at St. Louis against left-handed pitching, they don't strike out a lot. In fact, they're one of the least strikeout-prone teams in all of baseball when facing left-handed pitching, striking out just 19% of the time. And also, they hit lefties well, because that's another thing. Yeah, even if they don't strike out a lot, maybe they don't hit well, maybe he stays deep in this game. But also St. Louis, one of the best hitting teams against left-handed pitching. So you also get the added bonus of maybe he gets knocked out of this game early, because when he has racked up these high strikeout totals, he has gone deep in these games. Last time out against Washington, went 7 innings, only had 5 strikeouts though. So his big strikeout performances have come against these teams with high strikeout percentages. The Marlins, the Braves, the Phillies, and the Cubs. Those are all teams that are bottom 10 when it comes to striking out. So I'm going to take the under 5.5 strikeouts for Eric Lauer of the Milwaukee Brewers.
I almost just did my Chelsea impression and go, what was your pick again? But I'm not going to do that. I'm a good listener, Chelsea. My best bet for tonight, I'm going to try to stay hot on the ice, guys. It's been 4 straight victories. We're going to try to make it 5 in a row. We've got the Rangers in Carolina taking on the Canes. Blue shirts are plus 125 on the money line. The Canes are minus 155. A low total set at 5.5 because this has been a low-scoring series, and it's juiced to the under. I'm going to make this simple, and I'm going to play the Canes on the money line. Now, I know it's a lot of juice to lay, but sometimes you just got to do this in hockey, particularly when, yeah, you could save some money on or save some juice on the 3-way money line, but when you're talking about a low total and the playoffs, more often than not, you're probably going to end up losing. It wouldn't surprise me if this game goes to overtime, but ultimately the Canes, despite having lost 2 straight to the Rangers, are 7-3 in their last 10 against the Blue Shirts, and they are undefeated at home during the postseason. That's where they are tonight. Carolina, minus 155 on the money line. Let's make it 5 straight, Chelsea.
Thanks for that analysis, Michael Wino Jenkins, the guy that gets wine delivered at 8:30 a.m. because he can't stop fiending for that, that funny juice. All right, so I've got to ask, what type of wine was it?
Well, this is not for me. This is for the lovely Catherine. She's a big rosé. I wish you could see Chelsea on Twitch right now. She's giving me the old wink like, sure. She's a big rosé fan, and I don't generally have a lot of wine here. Like, I got some bourbon, I got some beer, but she'll be here this weekend, so I thought, since I'm ordering groceries, I might as well get the rosé that she likes. So that's what it is. Rosé all day.
A rosé tasting. I think when we first were auditioning for the show, that was one of the first things I noticed. You used to do whiskey tastings.
Yeah, I did.
Where did this go?
Well, I still do whiskey tastings from time to time.
But you're just drinking.
Yes. Essentially, if you put rubbing alcohol in front of me, I'll be like, maybe I could do a little something with this. I'll put a little lime in it and a little ice just to water it down a little bit. I can have this. So, yeah, I'm definitely ready for Memorial Day weekend. Chelsea, where's that 8-ball?
Oh, no.
What?
It's not your turn.
Donster. Wait your turn. Now.
Holy crap. Magic 8-ball.
That's right, because it sounds like the Donkster has gotten into some of the rosé that Jenks just ordered. So let's get on with it. Let's get to our best bets being tailed or faded by the Magic 8-ball that we got from a toy store. So Magic 8-ball, do we like the strikeout prop for Eric Lauer going under his strikeout prop of 5.5? Magic 8-ball says, as I see it, Yes.
Of course. So predictable. I'm going to start betting on if the 8-ball sides with you or not. I'm going to go yes every time. I'm going to make a ton of money.
All right, time for the moment of truth. Can I remember
right.
Jinx play? And it is
Oh,
the
God.
Carolina Hurricanes minus 155 on the
Oh!
money line against the Rangers. 8-ball, do we like it? 8-ball says, cannot predict now. Let's try again. Outlook good.
Oh, I don't believe it. That's my guy, 8-ball. You've been there ever since you gave the 8-ball a little blush. I feel like he's perked up a little bit. By the way, if you want to watch Chelsea show off the 8-ball, she's doing it right now. You're going to want to see it. It's twitch.tv/BetQL, twitch.tv/BetQL. You always get a good look at the 8-ball, and nobody displays it the way Chelsea does as she's peeking from behind the 8-ball and looking into the camera. Chelsea. Let's do your BetQL 5-star best bet for insight, analysis, historical trends, and more 5-star best bets. You can download the BetQL app. All right, last night, the Donkster went 1-1, won his Yankees bet, but lost laying all the juice on the Donkster. So what do you have to say for yourself, Donkster? What's that? Yeah, your father told you. When you lay the juice on a regular basis, you're probably going to lose. Let's see what this guy has in mind tonight, Chelsea. First of all, let me get the bad stuff out of the way. Dodgers minus 190 against the D-backs. Of course, you're laying the juice again. No. Don't even think about it. Dodgers versus D-backs over 9 runs. Do you like any of those baseball bets, Chelsea? He's laying the juice with the Dodgers again.
The Dodgers have been good against just about everybody except for the Phillies and the Diamondbacks. Those are the two teams that have kind of had their number a little bit. So don't love that one. If you're laying minus 190, especially who's pitching, isn't it like Mike White or something? Somebody that I don't even know their name. It's not one of their top line starters. So don't love that one. Don't know about hockey. So I don't know. And the Dodgers got shut out last night. I would imagine that's probably not going to happen again, but still, like, these are the squarest of square plays. Like I said, if he loses this one, he deserves to be tarred and feathered.
Wait a second, Donkster. You have a hockey bet? You're betting Oilers Flames over a goal and a half in the first period? You made a hockey bet after all this time? That's my guy. You know what? Your father's got some wine. I got a long weekend coming up. You're betting hockey? It's all aces for you and me, guy. Huh? That's my guy. See, you like hockey just like your dad does. Well.
Secondhand embarrassment.
I think I've embarrassed our entire show.